Hey physicists, what's the crack? So today we're going to do is just a bit of particle physics. Okay, so the question says that I'm given a neutral lambda particle, and that's what symbol. I've never seen that before in class, but it doesn't matter. What matters is the information that's around it. So it tells me it's a baryon. Okay, so the first thing I think about baryon is a baryon is a type of hadron. Okay, so just as a reminder, when we have particles, our particles are made of matter and antimatter, and there's the two categories. There's the hadrons and there's the leptons. And then the hadrons are made of quarks, and they're split into two categories again. So those two categories are called baryons and mesons. Okay? And I know baryons are always made of free real quarks, or they're made of free antiquarks. Okay? So that's the first information I have about this. So I know it's either made of free real quarks or free antiquarks. Okay? It says it's got a strangeness of -1. So straight away, that tells me one of these quarks has to be a strange particle. So I just have to remember, is it going to be a real strange particle or an anti-strange particle? And I know, because it's on my data sheet, that a strange particle has got a strangeness of -1. So because the strangeness was -1, that's how I know it must just be the real particle. Okay? So I know the strange particle. I know it's a real particle. So it has to be made of free real quarks. Okay? So I need to figure out what those other two quarks are. So I look back up here, and again, it told me it was neutral. Okay, so because it's neutral, what that means is its overall charge has to be 0. Okay, so again, I look back here, and I can see on my data sheet a strange particle. It's got a charge of -1/3. Okay, so I just write that beneath it. So I got a charge of -1/3, and overall, I need to have a charge of 0. Okay, so I need to think, what other two quarks can I put in here to get a charge of 0? And my options are either the up quark, which got a charge of +2/3, or the down quark was charge of -1/3. Okay, so again, I need a charge of overall 0. So the only way to cancel out this is going to be add an up quark and a down quark. Okay, so my quark structure, I'm going to write UDS. I'm just going to double check it. Up quark is +2/3. Down quark is -1/3. Strange quark has got a charge of -1/3. Overall, that comes 0. So that is my final quark structure of the lambda particle. So that's grand.